The average rent in the UK is now £1,400 per month. How is that doable for most people?
Refunded £600.
Right.
I'm so sorry.
Can you-
Print.
See if it's gone back in.
Oh my God.
Cost of living crisis in the UK has just hit a new high.
And have you seen that supermarkets are increasing prices like 5 million times a year?
So I'm in Sainsbury's, and what in the cost of living crisis is this? £6 for toothpaste? That's blown my mind.
This can't be fucking real. £8.10. £8 for some toothpaste. What the fuck?
The cost of living in the UK is absolutely scandalous, and I'm just thinking to myself, after being travelling for 2 years, and the amount of different places and countries I've been to, in terms of the UK, it is probably one of the most expensive countries in the world that I've actually been to, and that's no word of a lie. Whenever I went back home for 5 weeks, the price of accommodation, the price of transport, the price of food for coffees, the price of your shopping, your weekly shopping. You can tell me down below roughly what you're spending for a weekly shop. But other countries out there, outside of Europe, and some European countries, you'll be saving so much money. It's absolutely madness. The biggest benefit probably with the UK is obviously the NHS, which is brilliant. Prescriptions, in terms of getting surgery, in terms of going to hospital and checkups and appointments, all that kind of stuff. The NHS is brilliant. That's one of the benefits with the UK. But everything else comes with it. The cost of living, the taxes, everything. It all does balance itself out. And that's just me thinking there for the last few minutes. Whenever I was back in the UK for nearly 2 months, and since I've been travelling over the last couple of weeks again, it's just so much cheaper. Everywhere outside the UK is so much cheaper. But yeah, tell me what you think, guys. Are you struggling with the cost of living? Are you finding things hard to get by? Are you finding it difficult to get through week by week? Let me know in the comments, guys, what your thought is on that. But from someone who's an experienced traveller, who's seen so many other places at a lot cheaper prices, I think it's probably one of the most expensive places ever.
Welcome to Blighty Blighted, a place for us to freely express ourselves like we used to in the old days of free speech. Everything in this country's too bloody pricey now. Everything. You go to the supermarket for a few bits, bread, milk, maybe some cheese, and you come out needing a payment plan and counselling. I bought a lettuce the other day that cost more than my first car. And don't get me started on cheese. You need to remortgage the house for a bit of cheddar. Used to be cheap as chips. Now even the chips aren't cheap. By the way, remember to subscribe and even join my new membership for future exclusive videos. Let's keep this community together and growing. Thanking you. Right, where was I? That's right. They call it a cost of living crisis. What a load of codswallop. No, it's a cost of existing crisis. Breathing's probably going to get taxed next. They've turned the weekly shop into an extreme sport. How much can you spend without crying in aisle 3 and the supermarkets? Oh, they're clever. Shrinkflation, they call it. Less food, higher price. I bought a pack of biscuits so small I thought it was a free sample. The only thing getting bigger these days are the CEO bonuses and the self-checkout queues.
Some time ago, I've shared the video about challenging Bristol Airport. That is the closest airport to me, so I've chosen this one. However, all the airports have got the same sort of policy. So if you want to pick up somebody or drop them off, you have to pay anything between £5 and £7. And my problem with that is that we should have 10 minutes for free. And now you can see people walking quite long distances with children in horrendous weather just to avoid paying these charges. So I dived into it and tried my best to challenge it, and this is what happened. These are the following authorities that I contacted, and these were their responses. Competition and Market Authority, no power. Trading Standards, out of their jurisdiction. North Somerset Council, out of their jurisdiction. Actual Bristol Airport, claiming that they're doing it so the car park doesn't get too full, so they have to charge. I've also sent letter to the CEO of the airport, no response. I sent letter to Canada, who are the official owners of the airport, zero response. I've contacted 2 radio stations, zero response. Martin Lewis, zero response. So there you go. I achieved nothing, wasted a lot of my energy, and yeah, that's it, end of the journey. Nobody cares. And there is no authority over the airport. Zero. Everyone says no authority, no jurisdiction. So maybe we can achieve that for us. If the airport is untouchable, why can't we be untouchable? And somebody else pointed out to me, say, well, look, doctors and nurses have to pay for parking at the hospital, and so does the cancer patient. So why would anyone care about this? Yeah, good point. But I thought we've got a system where I can get somewhere. Now I know. Well, I knew that anyway. It's a mafia. It's very corrupt. They are there to strip you of your assets. So yeah, people, pick your battles. It's not always worth it. I thought I could argue my way through this. I can't. And yeah, to top it all off, the airport increased their charges now for drop-off and pick-up points. So it's now £7, which is the highest I've seen. Anyway, I think even in London it's £5. So Bristol Airport, £7. What can you do? Don't use it.
I thought like food increases were like once a year, maybe twice a year. Now, like we get these things. My boyfriend loves these Southern Fried Chicken things. They've gone up by like £1.50 in the last year.
So everyone does this, they come back from Southeast Asia and they start comparing prices. But 2 packets of ramen noodles, yeah, and then this packet of sausages, £5.35. Mate, that would have cost me £2 in fucking Southeast Asia.
The cost of food in this country is now actually out of control. 12 quid for olive oil. I don't want to spend 12 quid on a bottle of anything that doesn't at least have the potential to leave me passed out in the kitchen with a kebab in my hand. They've had to put security tags on it. We've got blocks of cheese in locked Perspex boxes. This isn't a bottle of whiskey in the latest FIFA on the Xbox. This is 2 of your key ingredients for a cheese omelette. We're 1 price hike away from having to keep Hovis Best of Both behind bulletproof glass. Having Lurpak under 24-hour armed guard. I'm currently saving up my club card points in the hope that by Christmas I can treat myself to a new bag for life. That used to get me a weekend at Legoland. And I tell you what, if I did have money right now, I wouldn't be investing that in stocks and shares. I'd be buying myself 10 packs of lean beef mince. Put that in the freezer, because the way the price of that's going up, in a month's time you'll be able to sell that for 50% profit. That's a better return on investment than any ISA you're going to find right now. And it wouldn't be as bad, but I'm not even buying the food I want to buy anymore. I'm just buying whatever's on special offer. I went in there just now to get some Walker's Sensations, but I cannot bring myself to spend the best part of £3 on a packet of crisps. The only sensation I'm getting from that is the sensation of being mugged while stood next to a display of custard creams. So instead, I'm eating a packet of Pom Bears. An adult man sat in a car eating Pom Bears. Like a toddler that's just been rewarded for a good day at nursery.
What in the cost of living crisis is going on? How is Asda charging nearly £10 for a packet of mince? Now, £8.84 for 1 kilogram of reduced fat beef steak mince is absolutely wild. I swear in 2023 that was like £3. How is it so expensive? Now, even cheese has got absolutely out of control. £5.34. Even the ham, £4.48. How are people affording this? What in the cost of living crisis is going on? Now, I understand that people need to make their money. Companies like Asda, you know, are up millions of pounds year on year, but people at the bottom of the ladder aren't being able to afford this. So who the bloody hell is buying that? Who is actually spending £8.84 on beef mince from Tesco, and let alone the bloody cheese? I mean, cheese now is actually seen as a bloody luxury. I want to see what you guys think about this. Now, maybe I'm clutching at straws. Maybe this is just how the new normal is going to be. Maybe all of this mince, cheese and all that sort of stuff, you know, it's just going to be that price. More and more people are now turning vegan because people can't afford this kind of food. Now, let me know what you think about it. Is this worth £8.84 £1.84, or are these supermarkets ripping us off? Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments.
What in the broken Britain cost of living bullshit is this now? I've come back into Co-op. You ain't gonna believe what you're gonna see. Let's go. Now this is the smallest HP sauce that you can get. What is it? Don't even say the millage anywhere, does it? Where does it say? Don't even say 450 grams. The smallest one you can get, £4.10. You tell me who's buying this at £4.10, because if you are, you're a mug. The smallest classic Heinz barbecue, smoky and rich, £4. Heinz are not only taking the piss on the soups and the beans and the hoops, they're taking the piss on the sauces now and all. Can somebody help me out here? £6 for 4 flake 99s ice creams. They've never been worth that, and they've always been no more than £2. So Cadbury's are joining the train. Here we go, you've got the small Anchor 475, you've got the small Lurpak 375, but now Country Life's took over. Country Life is now a £5. Wow. 160 Yorkshire tea bags, £7.15. When did they jump in price? £4 for a pack of hobnobs, or £4 for a pack of digestive. Surely people ain't this desperate. This is scandalous. Cooperative for the people, more like for yourselves. That, people, was a bit more of the robbery that's going on within the co-op. They ain't for the people. Thought the cooperative was all about the people. What a load of tosh. Some of them prices, disgusting. I used to love dunking a digestive, as you can see. Not for £4, I ain't. Peace out till the next one. Team TD, let's go.
Pizza Hut is shutting over 68 stores in the UK. Proof that even household names can get eaten alive. Into you, and this is the gist on Pizza Hut's collapse. Pizza Hut's UK operator has gone into administration, putting nearly 1,200 jobs at risk. Yes, parent company Yum has swooped in to save some sites, but the closures are still huge. Rising wages, higher energy bills and tighter wallets have crushed casual dining. Add in the explosion of delivery apps and cheaper competitors, and the old family sit-down pizza night model stops working. I think this is what happens when a brand sits in the middle of the market. Too pricey for budget diners and too generic for people wanting premium. Squeezed by Domino's on one side and hip sourdough places on the other. Pizza Hut was once a weekend treat, and now it's yesterday's option. Listen, it's not just Pizza Hut. It's a warning for casual dining everywhere. When a legacy brand can't adapt, whole sectors, jobs, high streets, family dining culture are at risk. And if Pizza Hut can't survive the squeeze, who can? So that's the gist on Pizza Hut. Is this the end of the dine-in pizza era, or just a slice of bigger reinvention yet to come? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and follow me for more business and entertainment takes, and I'll see you on the next one.
These 2 tins of paint, one's 5 litres, one's 2.5. So 7.5 litres of paint. Yes, it's a colour, different colours, but £90. When the wife told me, I nearly fainted. Oh my God.
No tax rises for the working person. That was Keir Starmer's pledge before he got into power. Since then, council taxes have gone up, national insurance has gone up, and guess what's going to happen next month? Yeah, in about a week's time. They're going to put income tax up by about 2%. Some might say 2.5%. Now, the base rate of income tax hasn't gone up for decades. I can even remember Gordon Brown bringing it down. I think it was from 23% to 20% when he was Prime Minister. But no, Keir Starmer is going to be trying to plug the £22 billion black hole with an extra 2.5 pence per pound on everybody. Now, surely, when you put a manifesto out saying the working person is not going to be taxed anymore, and then you go against that within the first year, surely you're in breach of something, somewhere. surely there's somebody more intelligent than me that understands that there's got to be some sort of legal ramification, because this is an actual piss take. So get ready for the budget. November, your income tax is definitely going up. And if the estimates are between 1 and 2.5%, you know they're going to go towards the higher end. Fucking broken Britain.
Imagine you're single and live by yourself. Meanwhile, the minimum wage. Now, if you're on minimum wage, working full time, you are maybe taking home what? £1,650 a month after tax? Probably best case scenario. So you've got what? £250 to pay your electric, your gas, your water and food, and also pay to travel to work. And that is just to survive. You haven't even done any living yet. Yet certain people get everything handed to them on a silver platter, never doing a day's work in their lives. I know people that have got several kids, never worked a day in their lives, and have better houses and better standard of living than people that work full time. Everything gets paid for while the other half struggle like mad. Even if you earn a decent wage these days, an above average wage, 45,000 a year maybe, and you're by yourself, it's still hard. The UK is becoming a miserable place to live, and it is only getting worse. No wonder people are leaving, especially millionaires, in their droves. There has to be more to life than paying £1,400 a month rent. Seriously, let me know what you think of this in the comments.
Right, fuck off.
No, I'm watching TV.
You bloody well were, love. That's right, yeah. Upstairs, have a little nosh, girl. Right. Fucking dinner of champions, mate.
Is that your dinner?
Yeah, it is, because someone didn't fucking make me a sandwich, did they, little bitch? I love you, really. What is this shit? Fucking hell.
Why are you watching that?
What? My question is, why has he put that on the valve, though, Cheryl? Because I don't know why he's done that there. Do you know what I mean? Fuck's sake.
If you guys thought Harrods was expensive, you've clearly never heard of this place, because me either. I was only meant to spend £40 in this store, but wait till the end to see how much I actually spent. Why is chocolate spread £28? And why is mayonnaise nearly £7? Where am I? Don't get me wrong, I love an expensive food item, but this place was just taking the absolute piss. And yes, you saw that right, that was a packet of crisps for £5. Obviously, I had to pick them up. The whole point of this video is to show you what £40 can get you in the most expensive grocery shop in the UK, but I got so carried away. Like, I'm gonna be so real. If I could afford to shop here every day and just buy anything I wanted, trust me, I would. Just look how good this white chocolate organic brownie looks. I think this is also the...
We've got pensioners skipping heating, families skipping meals, and politicians skipping the country when it all goes wrong. In the 60s, we had hope, jobs, and a roast on Sundays. Now we've got stress, debt, and a yellow sticker salad. They call this progress. I call it daylight robbery with a loyalty card. Britain's gone from great to grated, especially the cheese. I will see you all on the next video. Try and keep your peckers up. Cheerio.